power, they want to be strong,
Yeah.
Or crime because they want a fast buck to get the women. So which one of those categories under females do you think is the number two?
I think the drugs and the alcohol. I know they're not together. Maybe alcohol first because it's legal.
Okay.
I think that, once you start partying, you have a good time, you want female comfort for the athlete. They're away from their woman a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that sport is a restrictive sport.
Yes.
Okay, you're not supposed to have sex while you're practicing, blah, 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 blah. So when you are, and your woman's not there, and, Chiquita or Mary Jane or,
I know her.
Ching Ling. Or,
I had her sister.
Baba da Dee Da La.
I heard too.
Whoever's sitting next to you and she's rubbing you, you're going to do her. Unless you have full self-control, and most men don't.
It's hard.
It's hard. I mean, and it gets that way.
Lord
right?
designed a short circuit to your brain.
It takes a real heavy brother or guy. I don't have to call him brother. No, people think because I say brother, it's black. No,
right.
I say brothers to all the men on the earth. It takes a really strong man to resist.
That's why we don't.
That's why they
you just
don't.
fuck them.
You know what I mean? It's like.
I mean, I mean, not
say
me.
That. I've traveled the world.
Not Vic.
A lot of men say that. Hey, you know what?
But other people like Mac, they would.
So what? I'll go home to my wife. I don't care nothing about that woman.
I see what you're saying.
So then. And we as women, we're like, what?
Right.
You fucked a whore? You know what I mean? And we leave our
professional. A professional.
But I mean, I'm not saying, I don't say it's a good thing for them to do, but I do say athletes, I go back to this every time. You make money. You're not a plumber. You're not you're not even a doctor.
Right.
And so as much money as you make to do what you do, you need to control yourself.
Restraint.
Because you're not just a human anymore. Sorry. You become an android because you're making too much money. So, it's another responsibility. That's how I feel. I always felt that way about athletes. You make too much money to do stupid mistakes. Get a counselor, get therapy. You got the money to do it. Oh, okay.
You know what?
Thank you, DeVoe.
That's DeVoe's opinion about
she'll
him.
Be back next week with the scars. So make sure you tune in.
Okay.
She brings her scars.
That's cool. That's all right, DeVoe.
All right, but I deserve that. I did kind of get...
I know.
But that's how I feel about it. So what?
We know.
Yeah,
and you're going to bring the scars next week, a special outfit. And we'll invite the athletes to tune in and give you some pointers.
Why did we not put any tags about athletes on this show?
We want to do tune in.
What I just said.
So we want them to respond. We're going to invite some response from the athletes. Right to
DeVoe.
I don't
need therapy.
No, right to DeVoe. We'll get him on the air.
You do.
That's wrong.
I'm telling you.
That's wrong.
The golfer, he needs therapy too.
Oh, Tiger, huh? All right. Let me go on over to the next one because I know that's a long subject. We're going to go to shocked, stunned, or expected. Now, these are scenarios where you don't have to have the right answer. You just have to be shocked, stunned,
you just need an
or
answer.
you expected it because you already knew this was going to happen.
Shocked, stunned, expected. Shocked, stunned, expected.
It's crazy.
Hey,
he's getting carried away.
Is.
That picture right there is a picture of concern. And
yes.
DeVoe, you don't know who that is, right?
Tell me about him and why should I be shocked?
Okay.
That's the Lakers.
Mitch
Kupchak.
That's right.
You ever want to check your cup?
Ask
Mitch. He's a Kupchak.
Okay.
Mitch Kupchak.
That's right. And
say that 3 times.
Now, you know what? It's not a bad picture, and I'm not saying that it's the main story here, but what we're going to be shocked about is why his picture's up there. Okay. But before we go there, we have a number of scenarios here that I'm going to holler out, and you just say, I'm shocked, stunned, or I expected it. I didn't expect that one, but that's Mario. He has fun with Pornhub. That's okay.
I do. I love that Pornhub.
He loves the Pornhub.
It's a bargain.
Always.
Cheapest date you ever get?
Terrible. All right, you guys, here it is. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the new Los Angeles Clippers of the East after losing its 21st consecutive game against the Miami Heat. Shocked, stunned, or expected this, Mario?
Expected, even though no one is as bad as the Los Angeles Clippers of old.
You have to deal with this year.
Right now, Cleveland, they are, what can I say?
You go on and say it.
They're stinking it up.
That's right.
That's right. They're the ones streaking sheets.
Well, let me just say this, DeVoe, to help you. If they lose 3 more games, DeVoe, 3 more, they will have the all-time NBA record for
Lowest.
consecutive losses. So they're heading in a territory.
You guys are
that
stuck, huh?
they're bad.
Whoa.
So here, are
It's
you
like some
shocked
people's
about that?
dating records we know.
You know,
Is that shocking to you, DeVoe?
yeah, and I have a little advice for the team.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, everybody get ready.
You ready for this?
Hold your breath.
Get some hummus.
You guys need to totally come together and all meditate together. Stop having sex. Don't drink anymore if you guys are. And see yourself winning the next game.
I think they need sex.
Okay? Or that may be the problem too. You may need to just take time out and get a little something. But hey, I don't like the sound effects on that, okay?
I know.
But you know, maybe you ought to start seeing. You know, that's true though, Mario. You get in a low. What do they call a winning?
A funk.
You have a winning streak. You have a losing streak because you're totally seeing yourself losing, and so you go to the next game with that thought on your mind. You
That's
lose
right.
again.
Right.
Okay.
Someone's losing here.
So you guys are come together and
Now,
see yourself
Oh
win.
Lord.
Okay.
Kumbaya.
I don't even know who you guys are, but I don't follow the team. But if you start winning, I may.
Someone's winning here.
What-
Kumbaya.
You know what?
Oh Lord.
So anyway, that's my answer. And
Kumbaya.
you, Mario.
terrible. That's okay. DeVoe, here's the thing. You were
man.
shocked about it?
Yes.
Mario said expected. Mario,
Yes.
I guarantee you, when that owner of Cleveland said, we're
That-
going to be in the championship, and everybody said Cleveland is not going to be winning 60 games, nobody saw that they will be the worst team in the league. No one.
So what we need to do is go get him saying they're going to be champion and auto-tune that one, huh?
Maybe that would help him.
And
Yes.
they can make
Yeah.
a music clip out of that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What goes around comes around. But see, we don't want to offend. We like a lot of people in Cleveland. That's the problem.
Think about
We
it.
like Norman.
Yeah.
You know, we got Michael Simons. You know, he came from there. He's
I
cooking-
know some Cleveland
That's-
people.
And we like
too.
Cleveland.
Yeah, so
I like Cleveland. It's
they
the owner
need a
of the
reinvention. They need to reinvent themselves.
wonderful microbrews,
Micro.
and they have good sausages.
They're back to that.
Well, let me go on and say that I think you guys do a wonderful thing of talking about the people of the city. Unfortunately, you're not doing a great job of giving them the penalties that they're underachieving as a team.
Yes.
You could
Yes.
see it because why? Some of these players played last year with LeBron. Some of these players were playing even more as it relates to the hustle. You don't see it there. So obviously
They're quitting.
The flashpoint was LeBron James. Now their hustler or their flashpoint man is gone. So now you see them at a half step. So I blame a little bit more, not on the owner,
Yeah.
but on the players who've been there already. And I say, why are you not performing now? So
Preach, Vic.
I have to give it to them because they deserve it.
Kumbaya.
You got to preach in
Kumbaya.
What you gonna do?
Give us
Mario?
free.
Okay, he's
That's
taking
something
it.
else.
He's
Oh,
You
going.
got a speech.
All right, here's another one. This one's going to be really in DeVoe's court. Shocked, stunned, or expected. A wave of relationship breakups are occurring 1 week before the Super Bowl and moreover before Valentine's Day. DeVoe, are you shocked, stunned, or expected that breakups would occur right before
Yeah,
Valentine's
it's
Day?
expected, not only in their world, in all relationships.
I don't want to take you to the Super Bowl. I don't want to take you.
People get sensitive.
You have to stay home. Stay your ass home. I'm going to the Super Bowl to have some fun.
Wait a minute.
That's why you got to leave them at home. So you don't want to take them.
What's the purpose of breaking
No,
up
you can't
right
go.
before the Super Bowl, and then it may continue on into Valentine's
I
Day?
think the Super Bowl
Sometimes-
brings certain type of emotions up in men. I
It
think
does.
you know what I mean. I think it's a
You go to Super Bowl, they got that good shit.
it's a yin and a
At the
yang.
Super Bowl.
You know what I mean?
Why,
You know,
look at your hands.
Super Bowl.
It is like the yin and the
It
yang.
is. Super Bowl is like a good
Keep
thing.
moving them
they have a good
hands.
time.
Oh,
They're
it's
all
a
emotional
yang.
and they're not. Hey,
And a yang.
I know.
I cannot take it when he does
I
that.
know.
I'm
You were
trying
doing
to
it.
Express myself here. Okay. Anyway, that's what my opinion is. Will you
Okay, DeVoe.
security?
Let me just ask you. Let me just.
I can't even
let me,
talk today. I wish I-
Well, no, it's good. I'm gonna take it right down to the real on this and see if you guys can come up with something. Give me the real reason. What is it that's really happening? Is it that the cats that are planning to have breakups is not Super Bowl? It's Valentine's Day. Really?
Well, yeah, because women expect a lot in Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a female holiday. Let's really look at it for what it is. And they want things. They want little treats. They want to be treated nicely.
They don't want little treats. I gave little treats.
That wasn't good enough.
That's what Mr. Mushroom was.
That's not a treat.
It's little.
Wait a minute. Well, let me just say this, DeVoe.
Disappointment.
Okay, let me say this: is Valentine's Day to women the Super Bowl that's to men in football?
It could be to a lot of women. Yeah, I mean,
Is
they're
that-
calling in right now. Yes, I do believe it could be.
All the days throughout the year, if you're in a relationship development or you potentially have somebody, the day that you want that to mean the most, is it Christmas, New Year's, your birthday, or Valentine's Day?
I think Valentine's Day holds a dearer thing to, relationships, because it's not a family thing, it's not a gathering, it's just you and your loved one, but and women, I know it's a media thing too. I mean, you're sitting there, you're watching TV, you're seeing all the beautiful jewelry or whatever when he really loves you.
So let me ask you this.
Then on Valentine's, he doesn't even bring you a flower.
So if
Okay,
you're a woman, if you're a woman with say some friends and you go like, Super Bowl is coming up, you want to get that man on Valentine's Day, what should you do on Super Bowl to reel him in? Mario, before I even go to her, you're a man, it's Super Bowl, she wants you to spend time with her on Valentine's Day. What's your first requirement?
Assume the position.
I think that
Make
she
me some
should
potato
just.
skins.
Ew. I think maybe she should just go ahead and give him his space and do Valentine's on another day.
Very good.
Wrong.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that a woman should not be around a man to be better encouraged to be around on Valentine's Day?
I mean, some men don't like you to be around them.
Mario, is that
Period.
true?
They just want to be around their guys.
They want the sex. They just don't want to have to buy.
Right, they don't want to sit there and talk the game with you. I mean,
Right.
every man
I
is
thought we were talking
different.
about Valentine's Day.
We're talking about also Valentine on a very
day.
special day
Just
for a
bring
man.
the sex and then
Super
be
Bowl.
quiet.
See,
Okay. No,
so
that's good.
I think that a woman should give him his space and let him go ahead and watch that.
No, they don't want space. They want sex, food, and quiet. So bring him
But
some
that usually
sex,
doesn't come
bring him some
along.
food, then go in the room.
They wanted to cuddle and talk.
No, they don't do all that. Go to the room. We said sex, food, then you could go somewhere with your girlfriends.
See?
Give them a blowjob, give them some potato skins,
And it's
order some
over.
takeout food,
And
and
it's
then
done.
come back later on with your girlfriends.
Okay.
No, you hard. You're
That's the
hard.
truth.
You're hard on your girlfriends, Mario.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Well, let me do
Ask
this.
them.
Next shock thunder expected. The Los Angeles Lakers
yeah.
general manager, Mitch Kupchak, the picture that you did see at the beginning of this segment,
Okay.
basically says he's expressed he would consider a trade amidst the team's recent struggles. The Lakers have hit a funk in some recent losses. Mario, but do you believe this is shocking, stunned, or did you expect it?
I expected I expected someone would show signs of age. Mm-hmm. I said at the beginning of the year, it was a question of who.
Okay.
And how much.
Okay.
I think Ron Artest has mellowed.
Yeah.
He's now on a whole new spiritual plane that changes him from being an enforcer because he's grown mentally and also he's achieved.
He's gotten his
He's
ring.
gotten it, and so he's not hungry.
Right. And you do see that the hunger is not there.
No, I think the hunger's not there with him. Listen, the man auctioned off his ring.
I know.
What does that tell you where his mentality is?
Right, all right.
It ain't about basketball.
That's true.
I agree with Mario.
Okay.
Tops.
That's an easy one. Okay. Regarding possible changes, Lakers coach Phil Jackson responded, "Suicide will commit suicide, mass suicide." Shocked or stunned or expected that statement from Phil? Mario.
Oh, he's a manipulator. He just says stuff to get people pissed. But I'm sure they're looking at whether or not they should, because it's better to trade him a year too early than a year too late.
That's true.
Just like the